These are your weekend highlights from Metro Vancouver Transit Police. I want to start things off by thanking the public. We put out 2 public appeals to identify 2 different suspects. And within a span of a week, thanks to you, we identified both suspects. Now this really goes back to the fundamentals of community policing. Sir Robert Peel said, "The police are the public and the public are the police." So thank you. Now let's discuss some of the files our officers were involved in. Our officers investigated a motor vehicle incident involving a bus. We had a drunk man stumble toward the bus and unfortunately make contact with the bus with his left arm. Now he did sustain some injuries. He was brought to hospital and treated. Now we also investigated an assault. We had a man on board a bus who was approached by a stranger and punched. The stranger stepped off the bus and challenged the man to a fight. That man had enough wits about him to stay on the bus, notify the bus operator, who in turn contacted Metro Vancouver Transit Police. Now we had other various calls. We made 4 warrant arrests and responded to 3 mental health calls. We also investigated a theft. One of our officers came upon a man who actually had his arm through the broken window of a vehicle. When our officers approached, that man took off running and our officers gave chase. They caught up and placed that man under arrest. They discovered he had with him a bag which contained 5 photocopied German passports and various other items that clearly didn't belong to that man. Now, Metro Vancouver Transit Police deal with breaches on a fairly regular basis, but there was something a little different about this one. Our officers responded to a report of a female lying on a SkyTrain platform. When they got there, they discovered the female was highly intoxicated, and she actually had conditions not to consume alcohol. She was placed under arrest, and what they discovered is she was released from jail earlier that day at 9 a.m. Now this was only at 12:30 in the afternoon. And those are your weekend highlights from Metro Vancouver Transit Police.